Hi, I'm Rob Jannicelli, and I'm running for Oradell Borough Council. I'm an Oradell native. I lived on Beverly Road until I was 10, while my parents moved us to Seminole Street, seeking more space for our growing family. Absolutely loved growing up in Oradell. Summers were always my favorite part of the year, partially because school was out, but I enjoyed the Oradell rec programming, and I pretty much lived at the Oradell Swim Club. In fact, the Oradell swim team gave me my first exposure to competitive swimming, which I ended up continuing through high school year-round and through college. Also worked as a lifeguard and manager at the swim club. It was obviously a very fun job, but it was an honor to teach the kids how to swim and participate in the leadership and operations of the club. It was quite fitting that my wife and I bought our first house on Windsor Road in the same neighborhood where I first lived in Oradell, just a block behind Beverly Road. And as my own family grew, we bought my parents' house on Seminole Street after they had retired. I've been married now for almost 9 years to my wife, Kerry. We have 2 beautiful daughters, Maggie and Leanne, who will be at OPS this coming fall. My wife and I are really enjoying watching our children grow up in the same home where I have so many memories and seeing them attend my elementary school. It's pretty cool. A proud graduate myself of OPS and Riverdale High School. After high school, I attended and graduated from Kutztown University, earned a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, and then began my professional career working for Dial America, headquartered up in Mahwah. As I advanced in my career early on, work actually took me out of the state. I lived in Connecticut and New York for about a 10-year period before returning to Oradell in 2006. I'm currently a director working in the Corporate Human Resources and Compliance Department, and I'm responsible for quality assurance, legislative compliance, and project management for human resources operations initiatives. I've actually been employed with the same company now for over 26 years, which I know is kind of unheard of these days, but I've worked in many different roles over those 26 years and have experience managing over 100 people at any given time. I'm running for Borough Council for a few reasons. One, as I said, I have many fond memories of growing up in Oradell, and I'd like to keep the many traditions alive that make Oradell a great place to live, while adding new traditions that all residents can enjoy. I have to say I've also been very impressed with the work of Mayor DiDio, Council President Schoenberg, and Councilman Tashin and Rudman. All of us wants to be part of a winning team, as do I, and I too would like to be a part of the Put Oradell First team and help to continue building upon their success for the town. I think right now it's an interesting time in Oradell, and there are some key areas that will require strong leadership with input from the community to shape how Oradell is going to look going forward. I certainly don't want us to lose that small town charm that attracted many of us to Oradell, and I believe the Borough Council needs to be vigilant to protect our residents. Pedestrian safety should be a focus with the changes to the master plan and downtown development. I also think we need to work with the county to ensure the preservation of the iconic Blauvelt Mansion and Waterworks facility. To me, the Blauvelt Mansion is a piece of our borough's history and should be preserved. In recent years, our country really has been emphasizing the importance of science, technology, engineering, and math in our educational programs. And Oradell has a perfect example of this, right in our backyard, the Waterworks facility. It's the only one remaining of its kind throughout the country. Both the mansion and the Waterworks, to me, are valuable pieces of our community that should be preserved and repurposed. I also strongly believe it's important to be active in your community and volunteer or help in some capacity, any capacity that you can. My father set that example for me when I was growing up in Oradell, and I want to set that same example for my daughters. I've been motivated and inspired by other people in town that I've met who are actively involved, whether it's through coaching, Little League sports, their kids' teams, being a league commissioner, or helping in some capacity with the sports, or being a member of a committee or a board. These people enable us to continue shaping our community, and I think that's important. That's why I volunteered and served on the Oradell Swim Club board for 4 years, served 2 years on the maintenance committee, and 2 years as president. Additionally, I'm currently on the Oradell Recreation Committee and look forward to seeing our programs continue to flourish, as well as looking into other programs that all residents can enjoy. I'm honored to be running for Oradell Borough Council with Miriam Yu, and I believe my work experience and roots in the community will enable me to serve the borough of Oradell well And I would just like to thank you for your time, and I hope I can count on your support on November 7th.